Hey everybody, good morning, and welcome to the Tenbound Sales Development Conference summer session. Let's go, Kyle Shannon in the house. Woo! All right, Sydney, what's up? Thanks for jumping in. I'm really excited about this one. Got a short preview of all the content coming up today, and hello, people are coming in on the chat. I love it. Emily, you got it. This is fun, and a huge shout out to the Tenbound team for helping put this together. We're super excited to kick this off. So, Pipeline Fest, virtual world tour. So this one is going to be all about the tactics and tips for doing the actual job. So, in the March conference, we were very strategic. We were looking at the overall sales development program. The content today is all about tactics. What do you have to do right now in the summer slump, the summer doldrums to get back on track, get your pipeline rocking, and understand, what's working right now in the industry with some of the top sales development minds in the industry. So thanks everybody for jumping in. Jimmy, what's up, man? Thanks for jumping in. And I'm super excited to welcome everybody. And let's jump in. First and foremost, big thanks to all the sponsors to help put this on. These are some of the top tools and services in our industry. I implore you, go over to the lounge section, go over to the expo session, talk to all these people. They're going to be there for most of the day. And, go through a demo, see what they've got to offer, because this is the top tech stack, the top service providers that we have in our industry, and they're underwriting this to help us out. Big shout out to Seamless, Chronologic, Vidyard, Lead IQ, SalesLoft, Zoom Info, Ring DNA, AutoClose, Zant, Drift, Lead Crunch, Sendoso, and AspireShip. Thank you so much for helping us put this on. And another big thanks to the team here at Tenbound behind the scenes helping us put it together. Before I get started, we're doing a survey right now. And if you haven't checked it out, we just released a book. It's called the Sales Development Framework. I wrote it with my good friend Kyle Van Voris, who runs Voris, which is an amazing agency. This is the framework. We put 10 years of trial and error, mistakes, things that we completely screwed up, and what to do right and what we see out there people doing right. If you haven't picked up this book, we're offering it for free today. We just asked you to take a quick survey that we're running on your outbound data strategy. So how are you using outbound data to reach the marketplace? 7 minutes, leave your address, we'll get you a copy of the book. And Jennifer on our team, she just put the survey link in there. So click on that, put it over in your tabs, and take that quick survey. We'll get you a book right after the conference. Thank you. Okay, so what are we looking at today? So after working in the last 5 years with hundreds of different sales development teams, coaching SDR managers, SDRs through Tenbound in our advisory services, we started to hone in on what makes an amazing SDR, BDR, etc. So it kind of boils down to these big 3 buckets that you need to really focus on. And what's cool is today, the content that we're going to be focusing on has something to offer in all 3 of these. And so when we think about the 3 big buckets, it's we know that we need prospecting skills. Obviously, you've got to be able to open a call, talk to folks on the phone, write good emails, do good social posts, etc. Handle objections, all the core prospecting skills that we need to know. Okay, that's a given, right? You also know that it's a lot of a mind game. So it's like that gritty entrepreneurial mindset of just getting it done in the face of constant, rejection and disappointment and, dealing with all the very difficult things that we have to deal with in the sales development industry on a daily basis. And believe me, running an entrepreneurial company, I'm still doing sales development every day. I'm, not in some ivory tower, like talking about this. I get it. That mindset is absolutely critical. But what's often missed in, your own skill set as an SDR or BDR is the industry and persona knowledge. Because if you think about it, we're interacting with people who have 10, 20 years experience in their industry. They know the vocabulary. They know the pain points that they're trying to deal with. They know if they have a project in mind or not. And so something that we really need to work on, across the board is the industry and persona knowledge. How much do you actually know about the vocabulary, what people are dealing with, what's a day in the life of the people that you're actually calling on? And so if you can put those three together, you get that trifecta. We call it like the SDR trifecta. And Jennifer is going to throw in a blog post link that you can read later where we dive into this. But, if you think about it this way, there's those big three, right? And how do we focus on those to create that trifecta? Because if you're missing one of those, you can have results, but it's not going to be as effective as you could be. So in other words, if you know a lot about the industry and you know a lot about the people that you're calling, and you've got this gritty entrepreneurial mindset, but you don't have the prospecting skills to be able to handle objections and, work through the usual, type of feedback that you get from the prospects, you're going to be working really, really hard, but not getting as many results. So a couple of the sessions today is like with Jeremy Donovan and Beck Holland, with Richard Harris and Scott Leese, with Dale Dupree and Mike Hopkins. Jump in on those because you want to be able to make sure that you've got those prospecting skills as well. Okay. Next is you've got the prospecting skills, but you don't know the industry knowledge. You have the industry knowledge, but you're not gritty and entrepreneurial. So one day you feel like working, one day you don't. And, obviously you're going to get some results, but it's going to be sporadic. So it's like, maybe it's time to work on that mindset a little bit and see how that could be more effective. So definitely jump in on the persistence versus stalking, professionalism panel discussion, and the fundamentals panel discussion with Joe, Fred, Christine, and Pete, and make sure that you can focus on that mindset to get it together. And then finally, if you've got awesome prospecting skills and you're super gritty, you've got the right mindset, you're in there, but you don't know anything about the industry or the people, you're going to get people on the phone, or you're going to be able to interact with people, but they're going to be like, what is this? What is this? This person doesn't know anything about me. There's no research. They're not talking my language at all. And so your credibility goes downhill, right? So you want to make sure that you get that, and you want to make sure you get in front of them. Check out the sessions with Sean Finder, Ryan O'Hara, William, and Dan, because all of those go into how to get that credibility. And so hopefully the point is that you're looking at all these, and definitely as a manager, if you're running the team, what does your enablement look like? Are you checking all the boxes on all three of these? Or are you just focused on, you'll notice that none of this has anything to do with the product, right? The product is almost a given, the product that you're selling. But the overall persona and industry knowledge, the prospecting and sales skills, and your mindset is what makes an amazing SDR. And this is what we have queued up today. So jump in and out of the sessions, go into the networking events, and check out all the sessions. Hang on until the very end. We've got Brandon Bornachin with Seamless AI, who's going to talk about their amazing experience that they've had in putting all this together and growing the company from nothing to where it is today. So I'm super excited. Be sure to take the survey, grab the free book, sign up for all the sessions, jump into the networking, and we'll see you in the lounge. And we'll see you on the chat, and we're super excited about the conference today. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next session, which is head on over in about 5 minutes. Jeremy Donovan and Beck Holland are going to be talking about how to double your reply rates. So now we're getting into the prospecting skills. Thanks so much, everybody, and I'll see you in the sessions.